Hello, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Tectonic Shifts. So, today I wanted to discuss something about the need for digital transformation. I've been going through some YouTube videos and I came about this strategic thinking, and then I thought the strategy that we have to follow for uh, for the years to come is very much connected to what's going on right now here in this year 2025. Okay, so many changes and so many events that is coming up. So before that, I wanted to start by giving some simple analysis as to how the things are right now and why we have to follow the Islam strategy, keeping in mind the Islam strategy. Sorry, not the strategy. I mean the Islamic principles that we have to follow. Okay, so if we take our Holy Quran, it is divided into three parts. Okay, so the first part is the story. So the Allah tells us the story about the prophets that that came to this world, those who had come to this world before Prophet Muhammad SAW. So those stories have some lessons for us. So the first part is the story part. The second part is having more of the laws that governs us, the Sharia law, the hukuks, the laws that we have to abide while practicing Islam. Okay, so the second part is all about the laws, and the third part has more of warnings. It has got preachings, and it has the details of the hell and heaven. So the third part is more about the warning part. So Allah warns us from going into the deadly trap of the shaitan, and he warns us of for the wrongdoings, and he also tells about the rewards that we'll be getting if we do the righteous deeds. So the third part was the warning, and the preaching part was given to Prophet Muhammad SAW. So after his death, the third part remains there. Okay, now the preaching part and the nubuwwat door is closed. Okay, so the third part is there. Let's take about the second part. In the second part, the laws, and we cannot alter any of these laws. Not a single word can be altered. Not a single word can be taken from it or added to it. So the second part stays the same right from the revelation of the Holy Quran. So it stays the same. And so the first part, that is the story part, it goes on till now, and it will go on till the day of judgment. So the story part is where I'm going to tell some more about the first part of the Quran. This is the story part. Okay. So the digital transformation that I'm talking about is we have to connect to the story. So we have to bring in people to connect to the story. So that is where the digital transformation is going to happen. So let me tell you an example of this. Uh, the Jews, the Jews, they have the national languages, the Jewish language. That was their language before 3000. It's a 3000-year old language. So how did they preserve it? Like, like a group of some 1 million people, a group of 1 million people able to transfer their language family by family, and they are now speaking their national language. So if a group of 1 million people are able to preserve a 3000 year old language, so if you take the Holy Quran and the Hadith of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, a Muslim population of 2 billion people, a Muslim population of 2 billion people, and the Quran and Hadith of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is just 1500 years old. You think we cannot take the preserve the language for just that was just 1500 years old? We can do it. So it has been preserved, and the Hadith and Quran part, and it is protected by the Allah Himself. Allah Himself protects it. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, like, the authenticity of these facts and information and the sayings, everything that is mentioned in the Quran and the Hadith has to be protected, and it is protected by the Allah Himself. So we have to learn about the history of Islam, and also learn lessons from the stories that is given in the Islam, that is given in the Quran and Hadith. So we have to look at the tafsir of the Quran, and therein we can know the story. Okay, so we are a part of the story. Okay, so in this story, if you look at the third part, third part has to happen. How will it happen? Now who will take the responsibility of the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? The third part's responsibility lies in the ummah, and ummah is the part of the story. We are part of the story, so that responsibility has to also be taken by the ummah. So the warnings, we have to warn the people, we have to preach the people the right and wrong. Okay, that part is also taken in the story. So the digital transformation is needed. So when these ummah is connected digitally, so if we are connected digitally, we'll be part of the story. Therein we'll take the first and the third part of the Quran and move forward. So that is the strategy that we have to follow. Thank you.